Hey everybody, it's Julie from Mystical Moonchild. How are you? Hope you had a great weekend. I'm just starting to come back once again. I don't know. My throat is all scratchy. Don't worry, it's still really sore and swollen, but I get one thing a year. What are we now? On number 7? You're gonna laugh. Not really. But I can talk better today because I wasn't able to talk. But yes, it's still sore. And all the head stuff is gone. It's funny actually because I'll drop my glasses. Because it's like all the things I've been getting lately have all been to do with the head. So it's been all pressurized on your crown. Your eyeballs feel like they're on fire. Your ear, especially the right one, has been super sensitive to the coldness, whatever's happening, like the shift in temperatures and that. It's gone like, oh, we don't like this. I have been waking up because I've heard somebody call my name, and I couldn't work out who because there was no one there. I've had really strange things happening, and this throat stuff, oh my gosh, like the gravel throat, it's not nice. So it's like, time to go within, what's been said here, or what shouldn't you say, which is really hard for me because I just say it anyway. What is this with my ear? What is it that I don't want to hear? Or what is it that I hear that I can't work out? Okay, so for anybody who says they're not psychic, this is like pretty good picture of it. Like, it's just pieces of the puzzle. But what I can tell you now is I'm super clear in the head now that that part of it's gone. It's just the throat, that ear. So we're still working on this because these are signs that your body's telling you something, okay? And because they've been so repetitive this year, it's like, okay, I'm trying to get this correct. And this is what I say, it's always your own personal journey, okay? Okay, your own personal journey. All this throat stuff that we can't quite work out. And we have Archangel Gabriel. Of course we do. I wonder what his message could be. It's about expression, creativity, speaking your mind, like standing up, like to who you are. And I believe I'm doing this. If anything, maybe a little too much, if I'm honest. But honesty is honesty, isn't it? Like, you say it as it is. It's not there to offend people. It's, we're all learning. Like, we're all doing similar things at different times. Oh my god, that's so hard to swallow. But it's sort of new beginning messages as well. That's the most perfect card to get, what I've been saying about this throat business, I tell you. Okay, so whenever you've got something, your body is telling you. And if I was to read this to you, you have an important life purpose involving communication and the arts. Please don't allow insecurities to hold you back. I will help you. Don't allow insecurities to hold you back. Well, isn't that funny? Not that I'm insecure, but do we hold back? A little bit on some level. I mean, I pretty much speak my mind, but that sometimes you do bite your tongue. Because not everybody's ready to hear what comes out, and that's a choice that they have to listen and grow and learn from, or to stay where they are, and you can't push that on anybody, okay? So you get that too. But I don't know how much further do I have to come out. Well, there's a lot I still intend to do, so I guess that's the insecurity. When are you going to start this? And I'm answering my own questions talking to you guys, okay? Because the best way to get your answers is to talk to yourself, because then you just get it, okay? I just get it. Everyone does their own thing, you know? But, you know, this is the way mine comes in downloads. So I'll keep throwing things out there and they'll keep telling me, you know, straight away back, right, well, this is where it is. When are you going to do this? You know, you've been writing these courses for how long now? And the insecurities will be, but what if nobody wants to come? And then it's like, but you've done things before and you know they do come. Like, see, this is just the back and forth that every single one of us has on our journey, our spiritual journey. So it's like, sit with that and just go, yeah, well, I could tell you my reasons, but does it really matter? Do you need to hear that? Because I'm waiting, oh, things will be quieter when everybody's settled, you know. Well, I've had my 5 kids, you know, so I thought I was coming into my time, but like, no. Now I have grandkids, and that's fine because I love that too. But it's like, where would I be if there wasn't all this stuff happening all the time? And then in a sense, it's like, well, does it really matter? Because that's just a kink in the hose. That's you just putting a block on yourself. Self negative chatter, the ego, okay, coming through and going, well, you know what to do, but you're not doing it. And, you know, and the other factor is waiting for the perfect time to sit down there and write some more, to be in that headspace to go bang, you know, and not be jumping from this to that to, you know, because sometimes it's just like, you might as well be at a tennis game with what you do every day. You're doing a bit here, you're doing a bit there. It's like bang, here, bang, bang, you're over here. Like, it's interesting. Okay? So, for today, for Archangel Gabriel, this is great card for everybody who, you know, even writing, artwork, anything creative. This is what Archangel Gabriel's about. You know, getting you there, helping you push yourself out there so you can do this, so you can see what you can achieve. And it's just about calling him in and working within that space, asking him for direction and help. Maybe you've been thinking of starting something of your own and this is going well. Perfect. I'm here to help you. I'm listening. Come talk to me. And I will guide you because that's what I'm here to do. Okay? So it's very much like new beginnings, new venture, something new. And it's also like, because he's the archangel of good news and the happy messages as well. So it could also be for you, someone that you haven't heard from for a long time will touch base. Or, you know, you'll catch up again, which would be awesome for you. It could be a lot of things, but it's something happy, you know. It might be a family reunion or, you know, school reunion or something. Something that, you know, you've sort of, we all go in our own paths, and then something like that brings everyone back together again. And we can touch base. So this is all about the Archangel Gabriel. Or writing your movie scripts, writing your plays, writing your books. Write, your heart's content. There's so much you can teach people from what you're going through. And sometimes when you feel like you're alone, nobody's listening, you can't make it any clearer, but you still feel there's just something. Why doesn't anyone care? It's not that they don't care. You just haven't found the right people that will understand and who do want to know your story, who do want to know about you. And those that don't do nothing, well, what can I say? They're not a part of your circle anyway, so you're sort of showing straight away what is and what isn't. So they're clearing boundaries for you too. And then you don't have to make second excuses up for these people. They're either with you on your whole journey or, you know, or they may come and go, or they're just not there at all. But you need to find your synergy, you need to find your muse, and you need to pour out everything. And you know, as I said, you're not the only one going through things. Everybody's got their own story. You know, on some level, it's not always smooth sailing. Maybe for some, but the majority of us, especially us doing work like this and healing, that's right. It's also about, you know, trusting and listening to yourself and, you know, having that time by yourself. And I was going to say something else and I've totally lost it now. I was too busy focused on trying to swallow. Anyway, Archangel Gabriel, work on your throat chakra. That's what he does. Okay, so call him in, ask him for some signs, ask him for which direction you should take. Are you on the right direction? What else can you do instead of? Don't worry about what other people think. You're doing this for something that you want to do from your heart space. You want to get it all out. You just do that. Okay, that's all up to you, and that's a special thing. Now, you know, like a lot of people also, I'm going to go off again. A lot of family stuff for people is really full on. You know, there's always differences in the family, and sometimes, you know, people are pushed out, and not, you know, everybody's got the Chinese whispers version. Because nobody can really stand up and say the truth. It gets distorted and twisted all the time too. So if you're in that position, what a perfect way to write things down, you know, and hand that to your kids later, or, you know, you could publish it even. I mean, you can get things out and tell them what it was really like, you know, and why you did what you did. You know, like when they pushed you away, why you thought you didn't have to come back because, you know, come on, you're not stupid. You're not going to come back and say, yeah, come on, slap me down again. I will get back up. You know that's a door shut and you have to move forward. But it will help you get that point of view across. So I feel like meditating and reading and calling on Archangel Gabriel and being in that creative space will get you forward today. Okay, love to you all. Bye.